What up, YouTube? T-Movies here. Now, in the 2010s, there's been some really great comic book movies that got released of this decade, and I do love me some comic book films. And I know, I know, people like Scorsese bashes on comic books and all that, but I do love me some comic book films. And 2010s was probably some of the best decade we saw of comic books, whether you talk about from DC, Marvel, or Fox, etc. So with that being said, here's my 10 favorite comic book movies of the 2010s. Coming in at number 10, I'm going to go with a recent one, and that is Shazam. Shazam is hands down awesome. I really got a kick out of Shazam. It was fun, funny. It was superhero. It was like big, but with a superhero. Like it was a bit like big. Yeah, you had Asher Angel was pretty great as Billy Baston. Zachary Levi was a great Shazam. I really got a kick out of Shazam, and it's probably my favorite out of the DCU universe. Of course, I really actually did like Batman vs Superman. I like Suicide Squad. I like Man of Steel, Aquaman. But my favorite is actually Shazam. It's that good of a film. Maybe down the line I'll do my ranking of the DCU, but Shazam will probably be number one there. Anyway, all right, all right, coming in at number nine, I'm going to add AntMan. Now, this literally could have gone south really bad. A movie about, an AntMan movie sounded dumb, but it was amazing. Paul Rudd, I thought he was born to play this role. You had Michael Pena as Louise. He was such a scene stealer. Ti was pretty decent. Micah Douglas was pretty amazing as Hank Pym. Of course, the one who plays like the Scott's daughter was such a scene stealer. Now, I'm actually talking about the first Ant-Man. Loved Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I'm actually mainly talking about the first Ant-Man here. Although I probably still prefer Ant-Man and the Wasp. Both movies are amazing, so cannot wait to check out Part 3 when that gets released. But yeah, the Ant-Man and the Wasp are both really solid flex. Coming in at number 8, I'm going to add Spider-Man Homecoming. Far From Home was great, but I probably still prefer Homecoming. Homecoming, brought Tom Holland as Spider-Man into an interesting degree here. You had Jacob Batalon, who stole loads of scenes as Ned. Michael Keaton as the Vulture, with the Vulture, I really did not see that one coming. Of course, you had Zendaya as MJ, not Mary Jane, MJ. Let's be for real there. But yeah, I really just enjoyed Homecoming so much, and cannot wait. And of course, Far From Home was good too, but it was a bit of a step down from Homecoming. But still, Homecoming is hands down an awesome flick. And if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out and cannot wait to see the next Spider-Man film. Alright, coming in at number 7, it is Black Panther. Black Panther ended up pretty much being Marvel's first black-led superhero film, and it succeeded. Black Panther ended up being the first comic book film to get nominated for Best Picture. It won loads of awards. Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, aka Black Panther, was great. Letitia Wright stole loads of scenes as Shuri. Of course, you had Michael B. Jordan as the villain Killmonger. You had Angela Bassett, Martin Freeman, and the Circus, Dinah Guerrera. Great, really great ensemble. Solid costume design, great production design. I really got kicked out of Black Panther. Cannot wait for Black Panther 2, but we're probably not going to see that. We're not going to see that until 2022. So, anyway, coming in at number 6, I'm going to go with Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Ant-Man, this movie could have easily been horrible, and could have easily have been a train wreck. Guardians, like a movie, a movie about a talking tree, a talking raccoon. That sounds dumb. But man, Marvel made this thing work. Directed by James Gunn. It was loads of fun. It was funny. Had great humor. I still want a Rocket Raccoon spinoff. whether it's a movie or maybe a Disney Plus thing. I really just love that character so much. And Groot, whether you talk about adult Groot or baby Groot or teen Groot, Groot is one of the most iconic characters in the Guardians universe. You also had Karen Gillian, was of course terrific. You had Lee Pace as the villain, Ronan the Accuser. This movie really, like I said, the Avengers was a movie that really introduced us to Thanos. Was it gave us that first look of Thanos? But it was really Guardians of the Galaxy that really, where Thanos had more of like a presence here. And yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is such an awesome one. And part two is actually not half bad either. All right, coming in at number 5, I'm going to add the film that really introduced us to, really gave us our debut of Black Panther and Spider-Man. That is Captain America: Civil War. I mean, 2016 was a year of heroes facing heroes. You had, you had Batman versus Superman, and you had Captain America: Civil War, where Tony Stark faces against Captain America. So they had a thing of having heroes face off against each other, but that does take away of how great Civil War was. It had some really great funny moments, like of course, the tunnel scene is pretty decent. I mean, Stan Lee's really funny cameo. I got packaged for Tony Stank. That was a really touching cameo right there. Yeah, Civil War is just has loads of action, great fight sequences, really amazing film. Hopefully, we'll get to see another Captain America in the future. But anyway, coming in at number 4, I'm going to add Logan. Now, Logan is technically the first comic book movie to really get a Best Screenplay nomination because it got nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. And Logan, starring Hugh Jackman as the Tyrell of Logan, aka Wolverine, in his final portrayal of Wolverine was terrific. Patrick Stewart, once again as a Dr. Xavier, was amazing. Or I should say Professor Xavier, man. I think Patrick Stewart should have gotten an Oscar nomination for this because he was that great in this movie. Of course, X-23, played by Daphne King, was amazing. Yeah, Logan is such a magnificent movie. It is a masterpiece of the comic book genre. Great performances all around. Such a really magnificent flick. And really violent too. So, anyway, coming in at number 3 is another, speaking of X-Men, it is Deadpool. Deadpool is probably one of the funniest comic book movies I've seen in years. It's hilarious. Great fourth wall breaks. You had Ryan Reynolds who was amazing as the role of Deadpool. You also had Ed Screen as the main bad guy. Francis was pretty decent. Brianna Hildebrand as a Negasonic Teenage Warhead was great. Colossus. Yeah, Deadpool is such a magnificent, fun, entertaining flick. And Deadpool 2 is as good as well. So, cannot wait to see Deadpool 3 though. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's ready to go. Coming in at number 2, I'm going to add The Avengers. The Avengers really brought, The Avengers was fan service all around. It was pretty cool seeing all these heroes that you grew up with all together on screen for the first time ever. You had Tony Stark, Captain America, Thor, and all in one place. That's really the iconic scene when they are all full on together. One in that one shot when they're all together there is one of the most iconic superhero moments you'll see in years. Joss Whedon, of course, directed this, and he directed this movie perfectly. Yeah, The Avengers is hands down such a great comic film, and of course we had more Avengers movies since, and my number 1 is an Avengers movie. So, number 1, I was gonna go with either Infinity War or Endgame, but I'm going with a recent one, and that is Endgame. It's the best comic book movie of the decade. I know this is recent, and it's a cop-out to say this is the best movie of the decade, but I just loved Endgame. It's a great end to the Infinity Saga. Great performances are like Robert Downey Jr. was great. Everyone in this movie was fantastic. Josh Brolin as Josh Brolin once again as Thanos was terrific. Yeah, event Endgame is hands down an amazing film, and yeah, it also makes me wonder, like, curious to see where we're going with Phase 4. I know we're getting Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, She. So yeah, we're gonna get lots of more other cool comic book films from here on out. All right, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10 Shazam, 9 Ant-Man, 8 Spider-Man Homecoming, 7 Black Panther, 6 Guardians of the Galaxy, 5 Captain America Civil War, 4 Logan, 3 Deadpool, 2 The Avengers, and 1 Avengers Endgame. Now, there's loads of other ones I probably could have added. Of course, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Age of Ultron, Suicide Squad, Aquaman, Batman vs. Superman, Kick-Ass, the Door movies, the last 2 Iron Man films, because the first Iron Man got released in 2008, so that wouldn't really count. Let's see, the first 2 Captain Americas was great. Of course, lots of great comic book films of that game. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What have been some of your favorite comic book movies of the 2010s? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is C Movies signing off.